All right, to end, I'm just going to ask some questions and we're going to go through and see if we understand the story. So my first question for you is, let me see where I can put myself. I'm just going to X myself out. There we go. Why do you need to glue the cap onto the bottle? So this was one of the steps it told us to do. So in order to answer this, before I even look at the options, I do want to look back in the text and find where it told us to do this. Why do we need to glue the cap onto the bottle? Let me see where that happened. Step 1, no. Step 2, ooh, here it is. So this happened in step 2. So let me reread step 2. Glue the cap onto the bottle. This will keep predators from getting in at the top. So this is where I found my answer. So it doesn't get wet from rain. No, it didn't say that. So the birds don't get stuck. It didn't say that. So predators don't get in. Ooh, it did say that. So the food doesn't spill out. No. So the answer should be C. All right, let's try another one. What does the word construct mean as it is used in the safe at home section? So again, when you do this one, you want to look back in the safe at home section, find that word construct. Oop, I found it right here. Use that sentence. Then they bring materials such as sticks and grass to use to construct their nests. So which one of these is what construct means? Build, eat, cut, or save? All right, so if we substitute each one in, we can see which one makes sense. They use materials to build their nest. That makes sense. They use the materials to eat their nest? No. They use the materials to cut their nest? No. They use the materials to safe their nest? No. So construct must mean build. All right. In step 1, it says to clean the bottle and make sure it is clean and dry. It says to wash the bottle and clean and dry. What might happen if you don't do this? So the author didn't tell us this, but I want you to think about and maybe draw a conclusion here. In step 1, it says here, wash the bottle, make sure it's clean and dry. And tell us why. What do you think? What might happen if you don't do that? All right, so here we don't know the exact answer, but we can think about, making something clean, washing it. If the bottle has like old drink in it, it might get like moldy or yucky, and then the birds want to eat their food. And if it gets wet, sometimes as things get wet, it can get moldy or a little soggy, and we don't want that either. So here we're thinking that's probably why you want to make sure it's clean and dry. All right, what is the topic of this text? Remember, topic we've done before. Topic is just 1 or 2 words. It's like what word is repeated all the time, and what is the main thing that this text is about. Is it about recycling, birdhouse, camouflage, or bottles? It talks about recycling, but it's not all about recycling. Birdhouse. Ooh, it talks about birdhouse a lot, right? The title is how to build a birdhouse every step, so I'm going to keep that. Camouflage, it talks about that in step 7, but that's not the whole thing. And bottles. Now, we are using a bottle in every single step, but I have to ask myself, is this whole text telling me about bottles? No. This whole text is teaching me about how to build a birdhouse. So the topic is birdhouse. All right, last question. Which detail supports the idea that birds like to feel safe and secure at home? So it says that. Which one of these helps us tell more about that? People use millions of plastic bottles every hour. Colors like brown, green, gray, and tan will help camouflage your birdhouse, or cut out the circle using scissors. So which one of those details talks about birds feeling safe and secure at home? So hopefully people use millions of plastic bottles. That's nothing about birds feeling safe. Brown, green, gray, and tan help camouflage your birdhouse. Does camouflage help your bird feel safe? Yes, let's keep that. Cut out the circle using scissors. Is that telling us about birds feeling safe? No. So the answer here would be B. All right, guys, good job reading this functional text, drawing some conclusions, and answering some questions.